Welcome and good day, everyone. Welcome back to another match for the Unofficial Amiibo Smash League Season 3, powered on the Switch 2. But before I continue, I'd like to remind everyone to give our support to Nintendo and their affiliates, because without them, we wouldn't have the game, let alone the Amiibo that we are battling it out with today. So let's go ahead and give Nintendo and their affiliates our support. Alright, so we have what I would refer to as a rivalry match in this next and final match of the day. Here we have both characters have won one match and lost one match and are looking to gain a second win. Now here we have the first ranked character in the beta group. Here we have Donkey Kong. Now Donkey Kong is a tough opponent and is going against his top rival in this match, which of course made his first appearance in Donkey Kong Country as the end boss. At least to my recollection, anyway. We have King K. Rool. Alright, now both these characters are looking to gain that second win, and it will be a sweeter victory for whoever wins this match, because as rivals and in the same group, not only that, but they are both looking to gain another win, and it would be a sweeter way to give that other opponent a loss because of this rivalry. These characters will be battling it out in a randomly selected stage, which could give an advantage or disadvantage to one, if not both characters. Now these characters will be given 4 lives each, so that way it'll give each of them a better chance at gaining victory. Let's go ahead and get this match underway, and let's find out. Donkey Kong versus King K. Rool. And they are battling it out on a Kirby Dream Land stage. Alright. And these characters are large characters on what is a in comparison to the small map that they're on, so these two should really be in the fight. Donkey Kong over 100%, King K. Rool is close to 100%. Oh, that tree's blowing some wind. King K. Rool's over 100%. Okay, Donkey Kong with the wind-up punch. Now, I've never seen Donkey Kong in the competitions actually use the wind-up punch successfully. You know, he usually winds it up and then boom, just like that, gets knocked out. So, and Donkey Kong being the first one to get knocked out in this matchup. King K. Rool over 170%, definitely a very resilient character. Characters battling it off the left side, and Donkey Kong falls. Oh, wait, they hit a bomb, and that knocked King K. Rool out. I think he was over 202% at that time. But King K. Rool has an advantage unless Donkey Kong can, you know, pull some bananas out of his out of reserves, and you know, and use them to what do you know? The falling blocks from the stage, managing to knock King K. Rool down to that second life. Donkey Kong at 90%. The characters battling off the edge of the screen. Oh, Donkey Kong sitting there doing some damage against King K. Rool. Against some of those blocks. damage to both characters. This is definitely a fun match to watch because you got these two rivals battling it out, and you know, sometimes they use their head, other times they use their belly. You know, sometimes they're thinking with their head, sometimes they're thinking with their stomach. You know, but either way, they still are doing some damage to their opponents. Yeah, sometimes those apples can be, I think they're apples, can be used to heal, and other times they are used to do damage against your opponent. And look at that. That's King K. Rool using his belly. And in contrast, Donkey Kong using his head. As both characters are down to their final life in this competition. I know, I've used that one multiple times, but hey, why not, right? This is supposed to be entertainment, right? Anyway, speaking of entertainment, let's get back to watching this map. Oh, battling it out on the right side of the map. That air is blowing the characters towards that right side from the tree. They're both battling. Oh! Look at that. Donkey Kong's over 100%. I think King K. Rool needs to be at a higher damage percentage too. You know, I would think to knock him out because he's a heavier character, so he's harder to launch. Plus, King K. Rool has a really good recovery. And King K. Rool, speaking of, knocked Donkey Kong out. And getting the win for King K. Rool. Now that was a good match because it came between the two characters in this matchup, and both characters were back and forth for most of the match. And as King K. Rool is showing, even in the end here, is, you know, sometimes you got to use that belly to gain victory, right? All right. So that match took 4 minutes and 20 seconds between these two characters, coming down to the final life between both characters. Okay, normally I go over the stats, but I'm going to try and give my voice a little bit of a break. Oh, look at that. King K. Rool did recover 8% damage. That's something you don't see very often. So I'm going to call that out briefly. All right. Well, another exciting match here today between Donkey Kong and King K. Rool. If you like the content, go ahead and give it a nice thumbs up. If you want to see more such as this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to leave a comment, make sure you do so in a respectful manner because we want to keep it family friendly after all, so everyone can enjoy. Thank you once again for watching, and have a wonderful day.